back on the bench today, and it's a new different bench. Hopefully you can't hear the planes because there is apparently a corridor of planes going up above the park, but let's see if I'm doing better as well with the camera. And anyway, I was to talk about habits today because I realized just doing this simple exercise of switching from where I'm recording the videos recently that sometimes you need to break your habits. I feel there is a lot of conversations around how you need to be disciplined. There is a lot of like society pressure put on, you need to do the same thing every single day, and if you are not, then you're some kind of failure or whatever. And this has always been kind of strange to me because on one side I'm very disciplined, I can really stick to habits, and on one other side there is like a day where I'm like, okay, all these habits, let me just ditch them, let me just erase everything because it feels like it's too much pressure, too much structure, I need something new. And I don't know if you can relate to that. I don't know if it's just my brain that is like, yeah, I want certainty and I want structure, but on the other day, hey, I want some variety and I want some novelty. But I feel there is in general a lot of conversation that make me feel really sometimes not good about myself. Oh, there is another plane coming, because of the fact that if you are not disciplined, like people look at you like, oh, you've missed one day, you have to beat yourself up, or you have to feel guilty because you are missing your streak. Even all the the apps that we are getting told to use, or any kind of like habits tracker or whatever, it's always, sometimes if you miss one day, it feels like you've lost your streak, you've lost your progress. And I really hate that. I don't know if you can relate to this. I have this, for instance, for my meditation apps. Sometimes I forget to do the meditation because I'm actually doing some work outside, or I'm doing some yoga, so I don't log in the platform, and then I get told, oh, you missed your streak and you have to start again, and I'm like, but I did something good for myself. And I feel this is this is always the structure there is around habits, is that you need to have the same thing, you need to do the same thing every single day, and if you miss something, then you are losing the progress. And I feel this conversation is really like, too much structure, too much expectations for me. And this is something that I'm trying to change. I'm actually trying to look at my habits right now as more like seasons, or like things that I can switch around, but still keep the components. So for instance, in the summer, I really enjoy being outside, so I spend way more time out of my room. I'm doing less creative stuff like paintings and things like this because I'm more into movement. I still do meditation, but sometimes it's just I'm laying on the bench and I'm just watching the squirrels, and it's mindfulness enough for me to count it as meditation. Same thing with the food. I'm eating differently in the summer and the winter, and I'm trying to kind of accept that and actually be like, you know what, I will have my habits for the summer, and that's it, and then I can switch them back to something different when I'm in the winter, or when it's raining, or even having different things for different days where the weather allows you to do different things. For me, sometimes it's like I can feel guilty if I'm not going for a walk every single day, but sometimes it's like it's really raining, I really don't want to do that, and I could find something else in the flat that is exactly the same. So this is my my message today, because sometimes we are putting so much pressure on habits and being consistent, and it's like, what do you really need? Today I need to have some time outside. Okay, did you get it? Great. Do you need to do a bit of mindfulness? Great. You need to do something creative? You got it? Okay, what is the way you did it? Could be a video, could be some playful drawing, could be writing, whatever it was. Did you manage to do this? Was it important to you? You made it? Oh, great. It's like just having more like fluidity in your like habits, and choosing the variety there, I feel is very important. And I also noticed how good it's impacting me, because for instance, with these videos, I've done 100 of them now, and I was always in my room, always in the same setup, and actually just switching it to doing it outside while I'm watching, if people are watching me do random things while I see that there is a squirrel just popping up very soon, or watching the plane. It's just like having a different setting is actually helpful to just like switch your brain, get some more creative juices, get some fresh energy, get some variety, and your brain, I think, is craving that as well. And I feel it's like sometimes allowing yourself to switch what you do, and just find some more range in that is more healthy than what most of the society is telling you to. Oh, you need to do exactly the same thing every single day, you need to do that meditation in the morning and read this, and it's like, how about you just live your life as well, and you find different rhythm and different routine, and what are the components that you need. Because if I do one creative things, one meaningful thing, and like one mindfulness activity for me in the day, it's enough. I don't need to say at which time it's going to happen. I don't need to just stick to all the same thing. If I want to, I can do it. If I like it and my brain is engaged into it and it's smooth, it's okay. But if my brain starts resisting me, it's like, time to vary something, time to you know, put different things in place. And it's the same thing, you know, for the gym, for instance. I go and I do classes from Les Mills, and Les Mills is the same workout, but every 3 months they change the routine, they change the music. And it's not because you could not do the same thing, it's just because it trains different muscle, or it's like, you know, your muscles are trained for 12 weeks the same way, and then you switch something and it helps continue the progress. So it's actually healthy to have similar exercise but different things being presented. And yeah, I think it's something I want to do also with my habit. So this was my idea for today. I hope that inspires you as well to be a little bit less hard on yourself if you miss one day, or hard on yourself if you're like, why can I not stick to that one thing that I wanted to do? Maybe you just need a bit more variety and have a menu of things that you can pick from and do your stuff. And yeah, if you don't know me, my name is Chloe, and I'm doing daily videos on YouTube for now, I think it's 102 or 103 days. So yeah, it's been a journey and I'm continuing it and sharing whatever philosophy I have, whatever way I can help you to live your best life and build a life that your younger self will be probably confused by, but it actually looks like you and it feels like you and it makes you feel alive. So if you want to follow that, you can sign up to the channel down below, and I see you tomorrow for another video.